Hey, it's Datequette again. We got a juicy topic. It might be the juiciest topic of this season.
Yes.
And y'all at the last episode right now. I just want to thank everybody for watching the entire season of Datequette.
Yes, thank you guys so much. We love and appreciate you.
It's the first time we've gotten through a full season of Datequette.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is
Like, I have to
thing.
explain, we've tried it a lot of different ways, Kat.
Yes, we have.
Way back, it was just you and me.
It was just
Remember
us.
the first one on the rooftop?
Yes.
The first Datequette ever, we was on the rooftop. It was a good show.
Shout out Hotel Monaco for that.
That wasn't Hotel Monaco, but shout
That
out
was
to them too.
Stratus.
No, it wasn't Stratus at all.
Where was that?
That was a friend of mine's condo on 10th.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
the
condo
first-
was nice.
The first Datequette.
That was the first one with the wind
Yeah.
blowing in my eyes and I couldn't even see. Yes, you're right.
Later, we did go to Hotel Monaco, so shout out to Stratus.
We got our weight up. We got
Right.
our weight up.
And filmed a bunch of episodes there, and then we went live.
Yes.
So
I
thank
remember
y'all.
live.
Yes.
Thank you. You was a guest
was
on
guest
live.
on
That's where we
live.
got Ray Leah from.
We did the open forum, remember?
Yeah, we
Shout
did,
out
we
to
did
everybody
the
who
forum
came out, too.
Damn.
Yeah.
We did Datequette a bunch of ways,
Yep.
and here we are back at least close to how we started.
Yes, yes,
Right.
yes.
Tonight's topic is threesomes. You know we had to save the best for last, right? So,
Rubs hands like Birdman.
and we're gonna dive deeper into threesomes because it's a fact that most men ask for.
I think that is
They ask
accurate.
for it.
Most men do.
So we
I've
have
never
to.
been asked.
You've never been asked.
No.
Well, you a different type of animal too. You probably put it out there immediately. Not
Like,
to
no.
ask. But how do you select the right partner if you are open to it? Right. That is to
If you're open to it, I would definitely say no
if
to
you're open to
strangers.
it. No to strangers.
Stranger
I'm
danger.
sorry, I think of STDs.
This one. See, me and you. Sometimes we hear. Sometimes we.
I
Stranger
think
danger.
of STDs.
But look, I've been accused of wanting more from my threesome because I don't want a stranger.
Yeah.
Like I've been accused of like worrying too much about the other person.
Well, let's kind of take a step back
Let's do it.
because there are, when in a threesome, the selection process is extremely hard. So
I agree.
Yeah, and a lot of it is because women are emotional, and sometimes women aren't as honest about whether they really want to do a threesome or not.
Right.
So here it is, you want to do a threesome. She agrees. Maybe she's not into girls really. Maybe she's doing it to please you.
That is number
Which
one.
you should
reason
never do,
not
by
to.
the way.
Don't,
Yes,
ladies,
yes.
Never
if
do
your
it.
heart is not in it,
Don't do it.
don't
Don't do
it.
it. Now,
Don't
damn
waste
your
your
heart.
time.
What are we talking about the heart for?
Because women
This
are
is a- this is a
emotional.
threesome. No. If your sexuality
Yeah, if you're not
isn't
in it,
into it,
True.
don't do it.
True.
Because they do it because their heart is in it. That's why they
Well,
do it. Because
That's
they be
true.
like, I'ma please him because I
Yeah.
love him. He my everything. So I'm gonna eat a little vagina for him.
But what I'm
No.
saying is don't do it halfway. Like if this is something that you want to do, commit. Go all in.
Right.
Have a great time. But if you're not with it, don't do it.
And here's the thing.
For many reasons, and we'll get to that.
Yam Jewel. I'm
Yam
about to
Jewel.
drop on them
Hashtag
now,
Yam Jewel.
Threesomes are not for women that are not bisexual or bisexually curious.
Yes.
A threesome is not for you.
That
If
makes
you-
sense.
If you are a straight woman, right, who has never even thought about having sex with another woman, can't fathom. Somebody told me what it was called the other day. Pillow princess. It was the term for a woman who is okay with having her vagina ate but won't eat some vagina. They call those pillow princesses.
Oh.
I forget who told me.
There's
but-
a term.
I think if you let a
It's a
girl
term.
eat your vagina, you don't deny you about your bisexuality or bi curiousness.
I agree.
Like it's one because like actions speak louder than words. Like you can say, "Oh, I'm straight," but you let a girl eat your vagina, like sis,
that makes you bi.
Yeah.
because you let a girl eat your vagina.
Right.
Yes.
There's
Any-
some type
any-
of curiosity there.
You
Like,
want you want it.
Exactly.
You want it.
You want it, or at least you want to try it.
You want to try it.
That's what a
And
curiousness
to your
comes
point,
in.
Yes.
you got to commit. So don't, if women, ladies, if you are not interested,
Yes.
In any way.
don't do
Anyway.
it for him.
Do it for you.
Do it for you,
Only
and that's
do
the
it if you
only
want it.
way.
Yes.
If you want to do it, that's when you do it.
Facts.
That's how you do
I
it.
agree.
That's a
Now,
angel.
ladies, if you want two men, communicate that.
Communicate it.
If you would rather double penetration,
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a train I heard.
it,
See, I have a
Choo,
problem with
choo.
that. I have a problem with the terminology of a train, and I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like we preach equality for women in every other realm.
I agree.
Right? But when it comes to sex, we still demean them in a
Yes.
certain way. And I'm not with that. Now, here's the thing. I'm not interested in having another man in the room. So I'm not interested in a threesome
That's a no
that
for you.
involves another man,
Okay.
right? But I'm not going to call it a train because I think that is disrespectful to women. If a man can want two women and it be this thing that is at least talked about, at least something that, may happen and is not even taboo really anymore. It's like, people do it, right?
Yeah.
But as soon as a woman says, well, I love men. I would love to experience two men. Now we start to talk about, oh no, that's
a
a whore.
proud
That's
mama moment.
you nasty. How? I love women so much that I want to experience two of them. A woman isn't allowed to love men so much that she wants to
She
experience
is.
two men
We've come so far.
without
is.
calling
On
it a
Datequette.
train or anything demeaning. I don't think it's a train. I think
Look
it's
at
a threesome.
you.
I think it's threesome. Right?
I still think it's a train, but your prerogative.
So we have to get some things on the table. So
Right. How to choose? We got to stay on topic. How
Yes,
do you choose?
you still have to be comfortable. So like you said, you're not comfortable with another man. So then, ladies, you have to make sure that your man is 100% comfortable with what you want. So if you want two guys and he ain't with it,
Right.
guys, don't do it just for her.
Yeah, don't do it for
I don't
her.
think they will. They not like us.
No, I've met some pleasers.
Yeah.
To that extent? That's
I've
gonna
met
break-
some pleasers. I actually had a situation not too long ago where a friend of mine, she was telling me that she wanted a threesome with another guy. It was kind of the opposite. And she was saying like she didn't know how to tell her husband, they're married. She was like, because, she didn't want him to feel less of a man. But she was always, curious about
Right.
having two men. And the crazy part is that she actually talked to him about it and they kind of had an
She was
exchange.
with it. Ooh, look at me.
Is that a threesome
I'm
calling?
messing up the Datequette. It better be.
That better be a threesome
Messing
calling,
no,
okay?
you know what? Because we got the meeting coming and people are buzzing in. I'm sorry. I apologize. Keep the show
Okay,
going,
cool.
though.
So what ended up happening was they made a deal where he decided that it would be okay, if they did it with a guy and she would do it, with a girl. And she said that she really wasn't into the girl, but because he gave her what she wanted, she get, and they swapped.
Okay.
See, I agree.
I didn't
with
check
the,
back with,
I
with
agree
what
with
the update was,
compromise, but I do not agree
Question.
with her doing it
Did the guys
with
interact?
somebody she didn't like.
but you know what? I didn't get the update. Like we just kind of had this conversation.
That's
'cause
nasty, Raylia.
How is that nasty?
Well, I mean, it's a very
That's
valid
legitimate
question. I didn't get
because
the
she
update.
interacted with the woman.
Yeah, I didn't get the update, but I just remember we were having a conversation and she was just saying how she was really scared to throw it out there. And then we talked a little bit later and she was like, well, he basically said, if you give me what, I want, then I'll give you what you want. And tonight, when I get
I
home, I'm going to make
respect
that
his
phone call
gangster.
because I kind of want to know.
I respect
wanna
his
know.
gangster.
But I would imagine they would have to.
They don't have to. That's not a have to thing.
I mean,
How is it not? It's not a threesome if all parties aren't in.
that's a threesome.
You kind of got a point. Because I've made that argument on the other side. So
I mean,
you
even if
kinda
the
have a point.
genitalia is close, like that's still. I
But
mean,
see,
some
there's-
guys are with it. Some guys are very open.
But
Some
here's
guys
the
are
difference.
bisexual.
Yeah, some guys are bisexual,
And I was
too.
about to say, I think the difference is, I think most women that would want two guys want two straight guys. They don't want
Right.
two guys that are into men. And I think most men want two women that are into women.
But let's go a
So
step
that's the
further.
difference.
I know a lot of guys who are homosexual who have a lot of threesomes with women. Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah. I mean, listen, and that's another thing too. Like a lot of people are bisexual and like both women and men. So
Yeah.
I do know a lot of homosexuals who do, like they have homosexual threesomes, but they also have bisexual threesomes.
Yeah, I'm good with the two ladies. Let's go.
It gets a little freaky. I mean, you don't knock it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I might watch.
So deeper into how you choose, right?
Don't
I
judge
have
me,
some.
y'all.
I have some steps to choosing, right? I've had a few threesomes in my day.
Okay.
Right? So
Two women.
two women always.
Okay.
I think that where a lot of guys mess up is that they're so thirsty for a threesome that they'll take any two women.
Yes.
I've been very good in selecting women who I at least had a notion would like each other.
Okay.
Okay.
I've also paired women up prior to us having a threesome, right?
Like a dinner date or something?
Like, yes.
okay,
Just
lunch
to make
maybe?
sure that they were compatible.
Okay.
right? I had one young lady ask me, like, you remember my backsliding days?
I remember your
right?
backsliding days.
When I was just out here bopping and thotting.
Yes.
Right?
And thought
I was dealing with this one young lady who literally said, look, I know you got him, there ain't no reason to hide the fact that you got them.
Oh,
I'm bi-curious. I would love to try a lady out,
okay.
but I would much rather do it with a man for my first experience.
Okay, that was her comfort level.
Right.
Okay.
She literally told me that, damn near verbatim. I'm not making this up. And I had a nice little plethora at the time.
Okay.
But I didn't have anybody who I thought was compatible with her.
Okay.
And when I met a young lady who I thought was compatible with her, I didn't even know if this young lady was bi or curious or anything.
Okay.
Right? But I had a feeling that they would like each other. I had this feeling. I gotta buzz somebody else in, it gets deep when we, But I had this strong notion.
Okay.
And what I started to do was I asked her, like, yo, would you be interested?
Okay.
Right? And I told her that exact story. This young lady asked me to set this up for her.
Right.
And I think you'd like her. And she was like, well, show me a picture.
Oh.
Was she down?
As soon as she
Got
said
one.
that,
Down.
Got
I
one.
said, okay.
She down.
So look, this was the crazy part. I said to the other young lady, I'm at work, right? This way back when I used to work at Blue Cross.
Okay.
I'm texting back and forth. I'm like, yo, she said she want to see a picture.
Right.
Sent her the picture.
Was
she
the
said
picture?
she want to see a picture.
Was it like a?
I'm getting there.
Oh.
I sent the other one the picture back.
I love
right?
story time.
So then I'm like, she said she want to see something else.
Oh God.
Right? So now I'm getting pics back and forth between my phone. And I'm like, you know what? Y'all should talk. This was probably like
Smart
a
man.
Friday.
Okay.
Right? Y'all should talk. I gave them each other numbers. They start talking.
Okay.
I want to say Monday, maybe Tuesday. No, I'm skipping a big step. That Saturday,
Okay.
the night after I gave them each other's numbers, I got a video text in my phone. It was the two of them tongue kissing.
Wow.
I'm not making this up.
That heated
I
up
swear
quick.
on everything I
Ooh.
love. I got a video message. I was like, oh, it's on like hot butter popcorn.
Seriously.
So, and it was crazy because I had the mental notion that they would actually like each other. I think they still cool to this day.
Oh wow.
I'm still cool with one of them, not so much the other one.
Okay.
But I want to say like that Monday, it went down. It went down. And that was that was a good time.
It sounds like
It was a
it.
good time. And that's what's important. So the moral of that story is the main important thing is that, and I'm a pleaser too.
Okay.
So that's always been my first thing, whether I'm with one woman or multiple women, they gotta like each other. And they have to have like a similar vibe. They have to be what each other would be interested in if they were interested in women. So fellas, y'all gotta
makes
stop.
sense.
Gotta stop making that mistake. That's like, oh, it's threesome. Who can I get?
Yeah.
Keisha, what's up with Becky? Becky,
Right.
what's up with Tasha? Tasha,
Right.
what's up with Keisha? You can't
But I
do
don't
that.
even think you should let the man set the threesome up.
Talk about it.
Cause I wouldn't trust it. Like, who is this woman to you?
But
Like, who is she? What's the nature of your relationship that you can go to her right now and be?
you
Excuse
said
me?
they shouldn't be strangers, Ray Leah.
Not okay. So that means that I can set it up. If I was
Someone that you're
interested.
familiar with, but not someone he's familiar with.
Right.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I just think that threesomes go bad a lot
They do.
because of the
That's how you
selection
shouldn't do.
process.
I've never had a bad experience.
I could see them going bad.
I can see it going
I
real
can see it going bad.
Yeah, I
Have
can
you
see.
had a bad experience?
I've never had a bad experience, but
See how-
women
see
are
how I asked
just
her if she had
no.
experience
See,
before? Right.
because I keep it 100. But see, women are just emotional creatures, and you just never know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so you really have a point when you say I should set up the threesome because if he sets it up. Just because I said yes and he's thirsty, now all of a sudden you didn't call Tracy that you used to date, and Tracy's still in love with you, and now me and you
Bad
doing
move, fellas.
something, and Tracy's supposed to get involved, and Tracy's sitting in the corner crying.
That is a bad move.
That's
I think
just bad.
I'm almost sure that almost all of my situations where it turned into a threesome, the women were kind of at the exact same place in my life.
That's fair.
Okay.
Even to the point, I was in a polyamorous relationship before.
Yes.
So even in that situation, these women were both my actual girlfriend.
Yeah, they knew what was up.
Right?
Yeah.
It was just like everybody else's relationship. but
So
it was
did
just two
they
girls.
interact
It's an extra
without
person.
you?
Yes. So it wasn't, see, there's a difference. There's polygamy where there's two women that belong to one man, but they never interact,
Right.
like don't even talk. And then there's polyamory, which is a closed relationship between multiple people.
Gotcha.
So there were times where they would be without me, whether they
That
were
sounds like
out
a
or they were
recipe for
intimate or whatever.
disaster. Like you spend more time with her, you look at her.
Women
different.
are
see,
just jealous
it's
creatures
different.
sometimes.
But sometimes guys will be jealous too.
That too.
Not if you're bisexual. So you got to think about it from a different perspective. Y'all are heterosexual.
So you telling me a guy won't be jealous if he feel like his girlfriend do her thing with the girl he had the threesome with without him?
It depends on the guy.
That's so not true.
I
People
wouldn't.
are just jealous people regardless of
Exactly.
if you're bi or not.
That's what I'm
See,
trying
I
to
wouldn't.
say.
I don't even see cheating is relationship based.
But there's a difference between being jealous and cheating.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I think if we're talking about the opposite sex, I don't care if my woman flirts with another woman or has sex with another woman. That's not crossing a cheating line for me.
For you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
for you.
For
me.
you.
For you, yeah.
So that's why I say it depends on the guy. And then you got to also realize whenever I had this conversation or whenever I explained what happened to people that kind of peeked into my life and knew what was going on those years ago, I always get that response about, oh, I couldn't share or they was doing it. But people don't understand. You're not looking through the same lens as a woman who's interested in women. Right? Because a woman who's interested in women, it's the best of both worlds for her.
I mean, to each his own.
You know?
Yeah.
Bottom line. I mean, to each his own.
It gotta be your
Yeah, people
thing.
like what they like. People, are into what they're into. But the bottom line is that threesomes are amazing. They can be
Holla
the
if
most.
you hear her.
They can be the most amazing experience ever, but they
Right.
also can go wrong. So
They can.
be careful in that selection process,
And I
people.
also want to add something else to your point, right? This is going to sound crazy, but a threesome is different than sex with one person. Now, I know y'all might be like, of course.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's not how I mean it. I mean it in a way that I believe it is something that everyone should experience at least once, if it can be done in a pleasurable way. And the reason is it's a very different experience than one-on-one sex. It almost needs another word because it feels that the connection that is made between three people and the mysteriousness of what feels like what between three people, it multiplies so much that it feels like a very different sexual experience. It's not, this is for those who've never had a threesome. It's not sex with multiple people, right? It's not the same exact emotion, I would say internally. Externally, your organs are your organs. I mean, obviously, it's a little bit different when you got 4 hands and 4 titties and
I
whatever's
disagree,
going
just
on.
a little bit.
But
Why do you disagree?
the connection part for me is so amplified
I-
when it's good.
I like the connection, and that's fine. But I disagree. It is sex with multiple people. And guys, if you can't hang, this is not for you.
You're taking it somewhere else.
No, I'm
Take it
keeping it
another
real.
place.
Like, if we're talking threesomes, this is sex with 2 women. You
got
have
to be
to
able to keep
please
up. Yes.
2 women.
Yes.
So when we break down a threesome, and maybe somebody's doing something over here, and I'm working here. After you've done, bruh, you got to move on to the next woman. No matter what the combination may be, 2 women have to get there.
It's work. It
So
is
if
work.
you are a one-hitter quitter, somebody is gonna be pissed. So you really and this is serious. I'm serious because you really want it to be a pleasurable experience.
Right.
If you and your guy go out and y'all, go to get a young lady and she is with it and she here with hers, and homeboy taps out after like 45 minutes. You gonna have to drink some juice or something. You got to get that back where it needs to be because we got one more body over here. And we said we signed her up for something. We need to send her home happy.
You got to be fit.
That's
you got
fair.
to be fit.
Yeah.
It's definitely it's not for everybody.
Stamina's
it ain't
required.
for everybody. Babe.
Question:
Yeah.
So threesome with the person you want to marry or your husband? Yes or no?
I say that's who it should be done with.
Okay.
I agree, but I don't think it should be that. There's no rules when it comes to a threesome. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
the crazy part.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think there's rules. Like I feel like as open as you are sexually to whoever you're with is just what it is.
Right. And as
Okay.
soon as you start to apply rules, that's when things go haywire.
Yeah.
Because it's way too much to think about. I think the one rule that I'll accept is protected or unprotected. That's something to talk about. Because to
Yes.
your point, I'm not having a threesome with somebody who I don't know well, or at least my girl doesn't know well.
Right.
I'm 100% with you on the no strangers tip, just for my safety.
We're not like calling a service. Like, hey, can you send over Kelly
I'm not
Disgusting.
doing
from third
nothing.
page?
If I don't know you, I don't care. And
meet a
you
girl in the
know,
bar and bring her
I'm like
home.
this, whether it's just one woman.
You're like a germaphobe.
I'm a germaphobe. I like
should
to
be.
know who you are, where you been, how to find you in case you give me BV, right? I need to know all of these things. So I'm 100% with you. No strangers, and I want to know who this person is and why. If my girl pick her, why you pick her? We gonna have a conversation about this young lady.
Threesome
and
should definitely have a conversation.
I'm using my context
Yeah,
clues.
Yes.
I think so.
Because remember we talked about dinge.
Yes, we
right?
did.
If you dingy, we can't have a threesome.
Yeah.
Right? There's other things that go into why I'm not choosing you with a threesome. See, y'all know I'm petty with my hygiene and my cleanliness and all that other stuff, right? And I'll look at certain things around your house and I'll be, oh my goodness, that trash is a bit too high.
That toilet is
She
dirty.
might not be the cleanest person.
Certain things need to be checked.
I'm
I agree.
cool. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I will check you off the list for things, for ambiguous things you never thought you would lose from.
Do we have a dope date
Yes, we do have a dope date.
for 3 people? Just in case we want to get this threesome
For 3
popping.
people? I mean, you might not want to be out in the open if you go and take 3
I
people.
got a dope date.
What you gonna do?
The spa. This gets everybody nice and
Triples
relaxed. A triple massage. A triples massage. Oh, I like that. Triples
Yeah, we a
massage,
triple.
right? And then, right, certain spas have like like you can get there early. I know there's a really nice spa in the Borgata. So you can get there early, you can put on your swimsuit, you can get
sounds
in the
expensive,
pool.
really.
I mean, well, maybe, but it's the spa. Spas aren't really
She
cheap.
can't come to the spa.
You ain't with it?
No.
Well, fellas, this is if you want to have a threesome, okay? You put on your swimsuit, you can order lunch by the pool, you can get comfortable, y'all can have the conversation that
Look,
Kyle was talking
She
about.
sound like Rihanna in front of the NFL.
She ain't with it.
Come
No,
on and do the Super Bowl.
No.
you guys can get massages, you can get facials, you can get all sexy, and then
Me
later
and him
on,
could get massages and facials.
yes, he really
No
ain't
troubles
with
for you?
No troubles.
it. Troubles, okay? So that's my dope date, the spa.
That's a good dope date for a
Yes.
couple. Not
Very
a trouble.
sexy.
Not a trouble.
Hey, man, if you can
Trouble
afford,
gonna
do what
get you
you
in
can
trouble.
afford. You know what I'm saying? If you could afford the 3 package, then
Oh man. Hey, we hope y'all enjoyed this wonderful season of Datequette and all
Yes.
of our topics, man. Comment, let us know what we should do for season 2. What did we not talk about this entire season that you think we should talk about? And on that tip, don't comment if you haven't watched the season or at least looked at the titles, because if you say something we already did, I'm calling you out.
thank you guys for tuning in to Datequette. We love you.
It's my new Philly, man. Something's always new.
Everything is
It's
always
always Philly.
Philly.
There it is.
What the hell?
This Negro said animophilia.
It sounds like